Part of what I might have said to Banky was
Wizkid was leaning towards dancehall and reggae before he signed a kind of deal with Banky W. This is coming in from Eldee as he spoke about Wizkid and Afrobeat in a recent podcast conversation with Adeshokwe. And a lot of people can really understand. Most of the Gen Zs, they don't know who Eldee is because this guy used to be the rave of the moment at the time, a rap artist in the Nigerian music space, but relocated with his family to the United States and invested himself in the real estate community. That is something I got to understand. I still got a lot of interesting stories around this. Before I share this with you guys, I want you to consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel. A big one for Rema, a big congratulations to Rema as he buys himself a Bentley of 700 million naira 2024 Bentley. That is actually massive, and that is a kind of a Christmas gift that came in from Rema to himself. And a lot of people are sending in their messages and saying that this guy actually made a lot of money in 2024. That is something I kind of understand. Based on what he is acquiring right now, you will understand that he made a lot of money. But some people are coming out to say, man, still try to invest your money because the old age will still come within the industry, and that time the easy you should emulate the lives of Don Jazzy and a lot of others. Let's take a peep at take about that. That is a Bentley that's worth over 700 million naira. That is actually massive for Rema at a time like this. Do you feel that Rema is one of the richest artists in Nigeria? Because Rema also called himself a Big Four artist. That is Big Four in terms of making music and Big Four in terms of money. That is what a lot of people are still looking at. Based on the recent statistics of Rema, I think he actually made a lot of money and deserve that spot position. That is something I kind of understand about that. But some people are having their take on it. But Rema has been in the industry for over 6 years right now, and this guy is crushing the game back to back and having a feel of a different kind of genre within the game. That is something I kind of understand and should be called an Afro rave leader. That is another thing we need to take home with this whole thing. A big one for Burna Boy. Burna Boy was seen alongside his mom inspecting a construction project, and that a lot of people are really giving commendations to Burna Boy and saying that, man, this guy deserves a bigger apartment. That is what it is, and this is going to be a luxury apartment. But some people are feeling that maybe it's a kind of business investment, plaza or all those kind of things. But the video is all out, and that is a big one for Burna Boy. Let's catch a glimpse.
Oh, this is clean. This is what I mean. I said, this is what I mean.
What is your own take about that? It's good for an artist to invest his or her money because you are not going to be the favorite artist forever. That is something you need to understand, because there's always a time and phase for everything. That is something I got to understand. But the lives of Burna Boy is not taking it lightly at all, and this guy is winning big time. Burna Boy is reportedly set to release a song called Bondo from his No Sign of Weakness album. That is something a lot of people are really sharing now on social media. I think the story is being responded to by the outsiders right now, and a lot of people are really anticipating that. You need to actually understand that Burna Boy has been a legend in the game. In 2024, he actually made a lot of money from concerts because this guy was selling a lot of bigger arenas around the world outside of Africa. That is actually massive for Burna Boy to an extent. And this guy is talking about a new song and is going to be putting out a new album project maybe 2025 or so. That is what we kind of understand. He has given a hint that he's going to be dropping a song called Bundles from that particular album. And a lot of people are saying that no sign of weakness for Burna Boy. What can you make out of the stories of Burna Boy? I want you to put that in the comment section, because this guy, when I listen to his stories over and over again, I got to understand that you can become anything if you only believed. That is something I got to understand from the story of Burna Boy. Wizkid was leaning towards, dancehall and, reggae at the time before he got signed, or when he signed under Banky W. That is coming in from Eldee. EdiDon is no newbie in the Afrobeat community, and we have to give him his flowers. That is something I need to tell you guys. But right now, EdiDon is actually speaking about a lot of interesting stories around this, and we have to understand that yes, Wizkid has actually transitioned, different form within the music for more than 13 to 14 years right now, and that is really massive for Wizkid to an extent. And EdiDon gave a hint around this, and a lot of people are getting to understand, but Gen Zs will not really know EdiDon very well. This guy is a fantastic artist, a good rapper in the music industry at the time, and this guy was really surpassing a lot of persons, and they actually paved the way for a lot of others in the music industry, although some people not like the statement paving way and all those kind of things. Let's listen to EdiDon as he spoke about Wizkid with Adeshokwe at a recent podcast.
So that was a great experience. Yeah.
When you saw, for example, at the time when you saw someone like Wiz through the door, especially that early, before Banky eventually decided to sign him and stuff, what did you see anything?
No, I saw it. I saw it as soon as he walked in. And I think, I'm not trying to take credit or anything, but I feel like part of what I might have said to Banky was what gave them the
full
confidence to be like, you know what, let's do it, right? Because I was like, yo, this kid, he has something. And we have to figure out a way to make sure that he doesn't fall into the wrong circles. Because there were a lot of kids who had talent at the time, right? And you needed someone who could mold, who can help give direction. I remember one of the things that, I brought into the picture at the time was we were listening to a lot of Rock City. Rock City was out here in Atlanta. And they had a bunch of like mixtapes that they'd done, right? And so I was listening to that stuff, and I was telling Banky, I was like, yo, if this music is going to go global, it needs to sort of align with this sound, right? And so I would bring in the Rock City records and play it. And some of that stuff was what we used to play to Wiz in them and tell him, yo, listen, I get that you want to do like some of the stuff that sounds a little bit more reggae, because he was leaning more like reggae dance hall type.
I keep saying Wiz is a reggae dancehall.
maybe deep down in his soul, that's kind of what he wanted to do. But at the time I said, listen.
What is your own take about this? What can you make around these stories? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section, what you feel about all of this. If you don't agree with EdiDon, put your own reason in the comment section. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog across social media platforms.